You want to buy a home for the first time, or maybe you're already a seasonal home buyer, right? Listen, in this video, I'm going to show you steps that you got to take and what things to avoid so you don't make mistakes as many people do in today's market. Because if you bought a home 5 years ago, 10 years ago, it is different today than those years ago. So let's stay tuned to this video. Give me a thumbs up as well. I would really appreciate it. If you find this video helpful for you, let's dive in. Before we dive in this video, as you know, always, if you watch my other videos, I'll always like to introduce myself. My name is Alek Petrov. I'm one of the local real estate agents here in Southwest Florida. Also, you can find on this channel where I talk about different restaurants, different home tours, different places to go check it out. And even I have a video, a history about Southwest Florida. Go check it out, look it for yourself, get familiar with Southwest Florida, talk about different climate change. I'm joking, I don't talk about climate change. Well, listen guys, go check it out my other videos. But in this video, we're going to talk about how to avoid mistakes during your home purchase process to get it home, and that way it's going to be as stress-free, it's going to be smooth as possible. Stay tuned till the end. You gotta do calculation, guys. I had a home buyer presentation and I'd love to do it with you as well on a Zoom call, through a Zoom call, or in person if you're here in Southwest Florida. I should sit down, right? Before you do pre-approval, before you do anything else, I should sit down with a real estate agent who actually cares about what they do and they care about the clients, they don't care about the paycheck. What I mean by that is paycheck will come if you do business, right? There's some agents that will care about the paycheck more than they'll care about the client. They'll get you set up, they'll get you pre-approved, they'll help you to buy a house. 6 months down the road, your savings is gone. And you're like, man, I can't freaking afford this house payments. I can't afford all this, what I have. And I should have never bought this big home. I should have never bought this property in HOA, whatever the reason. So that's why budgeting is so important, guys. It's actually sitting down with another agent can give you like a rundown, like what's the HOA, the home association cost if you're gonna buy an HOA, your insurance costs, your taxes, how much you're gonna have to pay for down payment and the closing costs, right? Yes, there's different ways you can approach it. You can have the seller to credit back to you some money, but it's a whole different topic. Always love to tell my clients, listen, if you're trying to buy a house that is $350,000 and you are pre-approved for the first-time home buyer, or you're going to be first-time home buyer, you're not pre-approved yet, you're trying to be a first-time home buyer, you're going to have to pay 3.5% out of your pocket, regardless, 3.5% down, but that is just a down payment. On top of that, you have a closing cost. It's your taxes for the home. It's your insurance. It's the HOA. So you want to have that calculation already done before you go try to pre-approve, right? So if all your expenses is going to be $4,000 on your property, mortgage, insurance, everything else like that, your HOA, definitely be like, hey, listen, you cannot, if you make $5,000, you don't buy a house for $4,000, right? A month. It's too much of expense. Your ratio, you're probably not going to get pre-approved, so you're going to just do more damage to your credit than anything else. So first thing first is sitting down and making the budget, making the spreadsheet, going over it and do the calculation. Number two, guys, it is getting pre-approved. I would say do not waste your time. Go look at the homes without pre-approval. If you are serious, if you want to buy a house, you want to get in, I know if you're not a cash buyer, if you do a mortgage, get pre-approved. Why? It's because you get pre-approved, you know your buyer power. It's important because I have many clients that would fall in love with the house and the house would be $400,000 and they only get pre-approved for $350,000. And it breaks my heart to see they can't get pre-approved to $400,000 just because it doesn't work. The ratio, the expenses, and we talk about another video about ratio, go check it out as well. But you cannot get pre-approved for $400,000 and you lose. That's you fall in love, and then any homes you're gonna go look that's gonna buy $350,000. Trust me, they're not gonna be the same as that $400,000 home. And that in your mind, you're just gonna give up on shopping for the homes. Period. So I always say get pre-approved. Don't waste your time. Don't waste time with another agent. Just get that pre-approval. You'll know the power, and you do the pre-approval if you're ready to buy within the next 3 months. You know, some lenders will give you up to 6 months. So you get that out of the way and off you go and go shop for a home. Another thing, when you get pre-approved, a lot of people, they didn't do homework on the neighborhood research. They didn't do homework on the commute research. What's going on there, the traffic, the commute to work, whatever you're gonna be doing at school zoning, kids go to school, the shopping center, the beach, and all that. You definitely want to do research of the community, see the crime rates, see what's happening, and actually drive through it and talk to a local agent, talk to local people. I had a client that went into bar hopping and he was asking everybody, hey, what do you guys think about this here? What do you guys think about that area? So he went to each area, he found a local bar and he hopped into the bar, and usually you have local people there. And after a few drinks, they will spill the guts out and they'll tell you the pros and the cons better than any YouTuber out there that can tell you information about the neighborhood. So that is let's dive into the next point. I highly recommend is if you watch my other video, go check it out where I talk about home inspection. I think I have a video with the home inspector. It talks about what's the importance of home inspection. Never skip on your home inspection. I don't care if it's a brand new construction. I don't care if they give you a warranty on the house. You want to do home inspection in the house because during the home inspection period, you can tell the builder, I want these items to be fixed. This door doesn't close. This washer doesn't work. Dishwasher is leaking. The sink is leaking. You want to get all these things fixed prior you move in, prior to the closing. A lot of builders, they don't care. They care less. They got their paycheck and they out. You want to do home inspection because some flashing doesn't work on the roof. You might have missed it. Maybe you came here during the winter time in Southwest Florida and there is no rain not happening and the home got finished right in the winter time and you just been in the market for a couple of days. Raining season comes, boom, we got a water inside the house. Boom, the shower is leaking. Boom, we got all these things. Do a home inspection. Guys, it's only depends how big the house is, from $350 to $550, and so I see some to up to $800. But listen, you buying a home for $300, $400, $500, $1 million, $2 million home, you want to do home inspection. It doesn't matter how old it is, still do home inspection. And regardless, you still gonna need a 4.0 and wind mitigation if you do a mortgage. If you do a mortgage on your home and you want to get insurance, which you have to get insurance if you do a mortgage, you will need a 4.0 and wind mitigation. Might as well just do a home inspection at the same time as you do that. Next point is being emotional. Don't get connected. Sit down and do your homework. Go over it, look at them and see what you like, what you don't like, right? What is good, what's not good. And also send them to your agents. Agent can look through them and see them and tell you, hey, this home is you're not gonna like it, this home you're not gonna like it. And they will know because on the photos they might look good, but then they're not. I had some clients, they got emotionally attached to the location and to the photos. When they got there, it's completely different. The neighborhood was a mess. The location was great. Yes, the location doesn't change, but it was a mess as it came to the house. It was not the same. They got emotional and it makes it so much challenging to go pick out other homes. Or if you're seeing a home that you really fall in love with it and God forbid it goes pending because you had took some time to think about it, boom, and then you can't just get this home out of the head. It's you're buying a home, don't settle for less, but find something that you settle on, something that you're willing to settle in, that you are seeing yourself, your family into the house and move forward with it. You can always renovate down the road. My first time when I bought the house, I did a full renovation. That's why I went and I got a little bit less than I got pre-approved for and I have more money in my account. So I was able to do the renovations and build the home that I really, really wanted. Next point as well I want to talk about is I know there's a new law coming out after August 15, I believe so, where the buyers will have to pay commission to the realtor who will represent them. There's no longer a seller has to offer commission to the buyer agent. And that means simply that they don't have to. But any good listing agent, they're going to tell to the seller, hey, you want to do some kind of commission to the buyer because I know they cannot promote that on anywhere on MLS websites. They can promote that on their personal websites. So we're going to see a bunch of different things, and a good real estate agent will tell you, hey, listen, I will negotiate my commission from the seller into the purchase price. We'll make it work. So a good real estate agent will be able to negotiate for you. So I don't know when you're gonna be watching this video, and it's gonna be very valuable to you for you to have an agent. If you think you go to a listing agent that can represent you, they will not be able to represent both seller and the buyer any longer. You're gonna have to have a buyer agent. If they do that, they will not be able to represent you fully. So they're not gonna have, end of the day, they're not gonna have your back. They will have the back of a seller, their interest of the seller, not yours. And there is so much goes into the play of financial contingency, inspection contingency, all these things that you can lose your deposits. I had a buyer that once was buying it. The last not in effect yet, but he went straight to the listing agent. The listing agent said, hey, I wanted 20% down. I'm like, listen, you're doing mortgage. You're gonna have to put down 3.5% because you're FHA. What are they smoking 20% down? Like, come on. So you definitely, I highly recommend it. Connect with the agent that will connect with you, that has some value with you. And it's very important, guys. I'm not telling you this because I'm an agent, but I've seen so many deals. I've seen so many people take advantage of when they go without the agent. Even sellers that sell their own homes to the people, like for sale by owners, they get screwed. And the end of the day, the wholesalers comes in, they lowball them, and they sell the property very cheap, where they could have get much money for it, and somebody could have their back. So end of the day, guys, find a good real estate agent that will understand you, will understand your needs, and can help you to get through it. We just don't open doors for you people. We do more work behind the scene than actually opening a door and doing the home tours with you guys. So guys, that's what kind of give you guys advice regards what to avoid, what to look out for, what things to do, and how the process works through it. And again, guys, in closing thoughts, don't skip any of those mistakes. Don't make mistakes in your life. Do those things. And also, if you have any questions, if you have more questions and whatever, it comes down to home buyer. If you're stressing and hey, like, I don't know what's happening, I do want to buy, I'm tired of renting a home, I want to buy a house, or I want to downsize it or upgrade it, and maybe had a bad experience with our agent, give me a shout out. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. I don't cost for my phone calls. I don't cost the time to talk to you. I'll do anything I can. And at the end of the day, if you don't choose me, it's fine, totally. But I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you have when it comes down a home buying process, downsizing, upgrading it. So I hope this video was helpful for you. Please give me a thumbs up. And if you bought a home before and watching this video, let us know in the comment below what was your biggest struggle and how you overcome it. Because I want people who watch this video also to read those comments and understand it, what they will also face in the process of buying a home. So here I am, Alek Petrov. I was here with you. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. I appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can see my other videos as they come out. All right, peace out. I'll see you in the next one.